Cleveland Browns QB Deshaun Watson has been sidelined once again due to a significant injury. Watson sustained a torn Achilles during a Week 7 matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals, bringing his 2024 season to an abrupt halt. This injury is the latest in a string of setbacks for the Cleveland QB. Ironically, Watson's injury occurred in the same game that Nick Chubb will make his 2024 debut after he had a season-ending injury last season. Before this Achilles tear, Watson had already battled multiple injuries since joining the Browns in 2022. Just last year, he suffered a serious shoulder injury, a rotator cuff tear in his throwing arm, forcing him to miss several games. This followed his 2023 season where he dealt with a fractured shoulder that also cut his year short. Watson's injury troubles aren't new. His rookie season in 2017 was derailed by a torn ACL, but despite these setbacks, he's been resilient. He played all 16 games in 2020, one of his best statistical seasons. However, since being traded to the Browns, it's been all downhill. Now the Browns must rely on backup QBs Jameis Winston and second-year QB DTR to keep their season alive, which at this point is practically over, let's be real. As Deshaun Watson enters rehab once again, the Browns are definitely regretting the decision not to re-sign Joe Flacco. And I must say that this must be the worst season Watson has had in Cleveland, hands down. Let's see, he loses his father, his former Clemson teammate, and got hit with some new allegations all within, a 3-day span, and now this season-ending injury. Unfortunately, that's the price that has to be paid for an $80+ million guaranteed contract. Just ask Dak Prescott about that. He tried to force his way out of Houston, then those allegations magically popped up out of nowhere. He becomes the most hated player in the NFL, and no team took a chance on him except the dysfunctional organization hellhole known as the Cleveland Browns. I haven't seen a fall off this bad in sports since Tiger Woods, and even he had some success after his fall from grace. At this rate, Deshaun Watson is on pace to be the subject of the next inaccurate FX sports drama series. This man needs to retire at this point. He got his money, and it's a lose-lose situation to be in. You can see it in his body language and facial expressions. He doesn't care, and that he's lost all confidence. Pure apathy. His teammates clearly don't even rock with him as a leader of the team. The coaching staff has been dog water. The offensive line is Swiss cheese. And there wasn't really a running threat prior to Nick Chubb's return. No one fears Deshaun anymore. If he does end up on another team somehow, I expect him to be a backup. If not, he'll be the new subject of a 30 for 30.